with a new season, the largest championship among national teams in the history of esports. Dota 2, Hearthstone, CSGO, StarCraft 2, and $5.5 million at stake. European finals will be held in marvelous Barcelona from the 22nd to the 26th of November. Win your slot in the finals of the World Championship. Register right now.
Yeah. Thomas Jackson. Yeah. Bounce. Yeah. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here to Hellcase. We're going to be jumping into the first game of the night very, very shortly. It's Pride versus iGame, for those who aren't aware. Obviously, the Polish team versus the Finns. And my name is Hugo. I'm going to be taking you through both the games we have today. And obviously, this being the first best-of-1 series here on Train. We're going to just be jumping right in. So no more waiting around. Knife round, pistol, and we're going in. So obviously, very important knife round. Going to be deciding which side you play on, and on Train, the most CT side of map, at least statistically, that's going to be the CT side you want to pick. Not exactly a round you want to risk throwing away. And we've actually got a couple of stand-ins, or at least maybe potential roster changes. I'm not sure the details, at least for iGame. We've got Aslak and Basic playing for them now. Old 1.6 players, if you weren't aware, from Finland. So be interesting to see if that is a permanent fixture, or if these guys are just standing in for the time being. I'm not too sure. But iGame, quite the fall from glory. Obviously, we look at this team, and they were for a while the best Finnish team, without a doubt. Kind of, if we look at early 2016, maybe, and that's definitely changed. They even made the roster change a couple of weeks ago to get rid of both Sagaton and Zori. A roster change I question quite a lot. I feel like getting rid of Sagaton makes some sense, but removing Zori, maybe, in my opinion, not the best decision. Mic volume all good? I'll move my mic closer, but the mic volume's at max, so I'm not too sure what the issue is. Just turn up everything, turn up the entire stream. The levels should be fine. I don't know why you're having issues. But yeah, obviously on Pride, one of the better Polish teams that we've got here, and we kind of look to Maniz to be that powerhouse on this team. Very good player. But we're going to be jumping right in. iGame CT side, buys coming through on the pistol round. It's going to be armor across the board, apart from a single kit on 7. Yuho left to buy up. Going to be going for armor as well. And Pride, not any utility here on this terrorist side. Very risky play. Full armor, in fact. Not even pistols, so I'll be interested to see what they show. They set up early towards B. A couple of players in main as well outside of A. So looks like just your standard A split with Morals holding on for any kind of IV aggression early on. So, well, this looks like an A play. It's not going to be a fast one. They wait for the time being. Allow iGame to make the play. If they are going to go aggressive, then we'll see Pride try and get that pick. But the fact that Luz is pushed up on B means one of two things. Either he's going to be flanking or lurking into B and just trying to be a distraction, or they're waiting for him to go back to Pop Dog. He's just clearing out the heavens, making sure that no one's pushed aggressively on iGame, and now he'll be coming down Pop to go in with the team. But this is so risky without any utility. We'll see how it works. Dive on through to the site. It's going to be Yuho at the back lines. Has to defend this one alone. He's going to fire off shots, but it's Luz to strike first. Yuho finally hits a shot, and Basic finds 2 from the back of Ivy as well. Only a single casualty, but that will change as Morals. He pulls one back. Yuho goes down on the site, and now it's a 2v2. Pride. Control of the bomb site. Bomb not quite yet down, but they're not in a rush for time at all. No smokes to cordon off these players from iGame. And the retake's going to be coming in as the bomb plant goes down safely. Both iGame players should probably move it together. Basic's very low. 7 has a kit as well. So if they just stick in a formation, this should be okay. But Morals, he's going to be hearing these footsteps. Surely he knows these guys are coming. Flashbang lands perfectly. They'll check the corner, but Luz is there. He finds the first kill. 7 rounding the corner, but Morals will take him down. And Pride, they'll pick up that first round on the T side. Great start. No utility as well for that terrorist pistol, and they still get it done. So really good stuff, and Luz kicking it off with a nice 3k to begin the game. Second round force in though, and iGame, well, they have Aslak saving for that AWP. Obviously, Zori recently left the roster, the AWPer for the team. We're going to have pistols on the rest of the players, and even a UMP on basic who got a couple of kills in the previous round, so he has a little bit more cash than the rest of the guys. Pride, again, looking like a fast player. Lots of rifles. They want to make this one quick as they dart out onto the A site. Yuho at the back of the lines. Tom takes him down to start. Basic's still close, and he's going to be the point man in this round. If he can get anything done, that'd be nice, because he makes a lot of money with that UMP. Only gets one. Dropped by Reitz. And this leaves 7 alone, having to rotate off B. They know this as well, and that's so unlucky. The decoy forces him to look away, and Reach just shoots him in the face. So Pride, clean 2-0. They lose one player in that round, and a hell of a lot of rifles invested, so fairly safe one at that. Now another eco from iGame, this time even less invested. Nothing, in fact. They just stick to the default pistols. No utility or armor. They will go for the A stack, so some presence here, but Pride, are they going to walk into it again? Yeah, it seems like they just want to rinse and repeat, show this off, flex their muscles while they can as they run out onto the site again. Maniz already pushing up close to the CZ75, needs to check connector, he will, doesn't care though, just runs past it to find basic. He was his real target, gets the kill, but 7's going to be mown down by Luz. So very, very clean round, very quick as well. Pride just getting it over and done with. And now we'll be going for where, well, things get interesting at least, because we have the buy-in for iGame, we have that AWP for Aslak. Good utility as well. Only a single kit on basic, so that's going to be somewhat of a factor that iGame need to take into account. Obviously, while this map is very easy to retake, especially on that B site, it's going to be difficult to do it with only a single kit. Needs to make sure basic is in a good position. But yeah, this is always a dangerous one. I feel like if you have a solo kit, you should be playing towards connector, or at least a position that people can run past and pick up the kit on the rotation if it is B. But again, Pride, fast play, running up towards the A side. Look at Reetz's positioning. He's so deep. He doesn't get the kill, but Maniz will trade things out. And Tom, in the meantime, has actually pushed himself down Ivy. What's the communication here from iGame? They let him go by, and he gets a kill before he gets dropped from behind. As now we see the rotations coming through. 7. In through the CT spawn, does spot Moral, sprays away, lands a shot as well. This leaves Maniz, the star for the team, AWP in hand. And bomb control as well, pistol. As he crosses towards the site, gets spotted, and Saul will remove his head. That is going to be the round going to iGame. They're first on the board, and Pride will still be able to afford, especially after having so many players stay alive, and both of these anti-ecos, as you can see, 5 and 4 respectively. So it's not going to be an issue to invest here, but this is going to be a win for them. They've got to get the reset onto iGame, otherwise they're going to be eco. And fast peek from Maniz potentially. Goes up towards main. Alsac on the other side. Flashbang doesn't work, as it blinds his teammate. Maniz going to be holding. But no pick coming his way. Alsac doesn't take him down as he exits out of main, going for a safer position. And wrapping instead back towards B, picking up the bomb in the process. But it's still looking like a bit of an A play right now, because we have 2 players down Ivy. We had that main control, and the bomb's going up into B halls, but Maniz isn't going to be solo pushing this. It's very likely he's going to be looking for a pick, maybe force a rotation towards B. That's being done already, as you can see. And then, as a result, push in through the pop dog, split with these players up through Ivy, and just go for a 3-pronged attack outside of the A site. But nice pick from Maniz. That will surely force a rotation. Gets a kill over on B. But actually, with 7's positioning so aggressive, they might not rotate off the back of that. They might go, okay, 7's got the info. They know they're not pushing B. This guy's pushed all the way up. So they have a hell of a lot of information. Look at this wallbang though. Juho getting shot in through the wall, damaged heavily. He's down to 46, and they're going to hit those impacts as well. They know that they're hitting him. They know that he's in main. They've given up control, but it doesn't matter because of the amount of damage they've done and the weapon he has. It's going to make things really hard. They need to flash into here. They have utility to do so, but they're just walking dry. Dangerous play. Maniz will take the front of it as he goes down. The AWP dropped. Not the player you want to lose. Is now Pride. Still with a man advantage, but not with a lot of time. Rushing out onto the A site. Luz has pushed up aggressively. Morals and Reitz combined to find the first kill, but 7 is the only man left all of a sudden. Rotating in through connector is going to be stuck. And he just grabs the AWP and goes for the save. Can chuck that over to Aslak next round, but again, that's a reset that we talked about. So iGame's money now down in the dumps, and he may not even get away with this gun. You can see Reitz is on the other side, pushing around the corner. 7 hits a shot. So he'll live to fight another day, but still they want to chase down this gun. Need to be careful. Don't don't want to lose too many weapons here. 7. Dangerous repeat. Probably could have dropped on back towards B, but wanted to take the fight while he could, and he goes down. It's 4-1 for Pride. Nice reset. iGame now on the eco. And these poles even bring in the double AWP. Not the most common on Train, but I guess if there's any map that you have the ability to do that, it is Train. And the force from iGame as you would expect into this round. Only one player on B, that's 7. And Pride, again, they just do the same thing. They just run out onto A, no smokes, no utility, and just go straight out onto the site. But the nades do so much damage. Morals gets a kill, but Reach will fall in the meantime. This is going well for iGame. And not so much for Pride, even though they're in a 2-on-2, and even though they're favoured, they've lost so many players versus only pistols and a couple of measly UMPs from iGame. 7 caught out on the rotation once more, and it's going to be Saw alone. Can make this one work. He has a CZ, but he's going to be wrapped. And Morals comes in from the back lines to finish things off, but it should never come that close. Pride only saved 1 AWP this time. Thank God. 5-1, now iGame. Again, no money here. Not going to have the force because they've got loss bonus to play with. 2,400 next round, and then they'll be going for the buy. Oh yeah, Tom, did you write that Starladder command? Our favourite caster, Tom Bismeyer. You can follow him on Twitter. I think you wrote that, didn't you? There's no way anyone from Starladder would say that. They wouldn't lie. It seems like even though iGame stack A pretty much every round with 4 or 5 players, they can't defend it. As I say that, though. they can't defend it. They always seem to lose it. Pride just rush out with no utility and kill them. I mean, nice start from Saw. He does take the head off of Morals, and Yuho grabs that gun as well, but again, I'm not getting ahead of myself. It's 4 USPs and an AK. Major final 300 viewers. CSGO is dead. Yeah, true. Hate to see it. This AK up in A is going to be potentially the wrong call to make with the position of Pride currently. They're setting up outside of B. 2 players there, 2 more joining. And their first B attack, the first time they've seen this site this entire map. So you see 7 is the only man to defend. You'd assume if you're at iGame that you could pre-rotate the AK round here, just because if you play Connector, you can have that fast rotation back towards A if needed, but it's too little too late. They are down on B. Molotov to hold off this rotation, and they've got to wait valuable seconds now before they get back into that site. Bomb down, Reitz, great headshot as well, and there's just no way that iGame will be able to get back into this. I'd like to see them save the AK. No real reason why he should be over-facing at all. Even put Astak with him, just defend him, make sure he stays alive, and guarantee that they have that AK into the next round. Because, again, the money is going to be enough to buy, but combine what they have now with 2,400 for the loss bonus. You have players like 7, for example. He's literally going to have 4,400. That's an M4 armor. I mean, body armor, no head armor, and a smoke. No kit, no flashes, no HEs, no AWP at all. Apart from an Astak, who has been saving a bit more money. So you see, he just has enough. But we'll see. That AK going to make the job a little bit easier now. The buy can come through. That's like going down towards B this time, changing his route. As like standing, this is like the 12th comeback for him. Well, let's see if he can come back now, or at least pull iGame into a good situation, because right now they're down a hell of a lot of rounds, and on the T side of Train as well, Pride have already done their half. If this ended 9-6 on the half, Pride would still be fine. But they're definitely not going to give up 8 rounds in. So it's like he holds outside of B, there's no one there that's going to be pushing. As I say that though, Mediz finally makes his way in, and he goes down as well. This man has not been getting too lucky this map. Reitz, unable to trade, as like has already fallen back down, and hopefully sticks down as well. Looked like he wanted to commit back to climbing towards a ladder, but when you have a 5v4, you don't need to make a play. You can just settle down, let Pride do the thing. You'll still have the man advantage. You can still just play the trade game down to the last man. Presence down Ivy. That's what we're going to see from Pride. Basic. Receives a few bullets of damage, and he still thinks they're there, but they've already fallen off back. They've gone towards the spawn. So while they could still commit towards A with a position of Reitz, plus the fact they've actually given up Ivy control, rendering one of their split positions useless, means I'm expecting a B play here. And yeah, it seems like it's going to be the case. They start to walk on in. Take control towards upper. But again, Azlak's here. Got to be careful. And 7, already pre-rotating. He knows what's going on. We have Saw in a position to do the same as well. Smokes will start to rain in. Pride finally using them, but they're not hitting B. They're hitting A. It's all a fake. They send one player in and everyone else just rotates back on through. The bomb's still outside of main and it will make its way inside of the site. Spots the first, but Yuho will drop the bomb in the open. That's perfect for iGame. And with 10 seconds left, that is going to be the round done and dusted. Nothing Pride can say about that. A 2v4. 2 seconds left. Just hold on to your guns. Do not overface. Do not lose another man. Because, again, they've already got no loss bonus off that round. Can still buy up, but a silly round to lose for Pride. Close positioning from Saw. Up towards the pop dog we have. Aggressive pushing from iGame though. They do actually manage to catch out Luz at the bottom of Ivy. Just missed that somehow. But 7 on the other hand, he's down on B alone this time. They swap the positions up a little bit. Pride looking to maybe make a bit of a play outside of A. They have pop dog. Reitz is going to be in there, and the bomb should be picked up, and they start to send their players back inside of main, considering we have Tom as well at the bottom of Ivy. This is again just that three-pronged attack that we've been seeing from Pride time and time again on this A site. Maybe they'll use utility this time, maybe not, probably not. Has that great shot again, following up. I say WP work will take down Morals, and that's a push from Pride just crushed. They've already lost 2 players just a minute into the round, and they've not even made a play yet. They've not even tried to get onto a site. Combined with the fact that they only have 1 smoke left between 3 players, that's a very unfortunate position to be in. Reitz could potentially get something done, but it's actually Tom to strike first here for the T side. Finds a kill down Ivy, starts to push with it as well. Combined with Reitz's positioning, this could be good, but look at that. Yuho wraps back round. I'm not sure why Reitz pulled out a Molotov in such a paramount moment. As now Tom is going to be left alone to do everything, but it's not going to work. Saw takes him down from the site. And iGame, 3 rounds here on the CT side, starting to make a bit of a name for themselves. Pride are in one of those awkward spots where they can afford to buy, but only on 2 or 3 players. Ooh, I'm not sure if I like it. They know they could half buy here and then buy up fully next round because they've got loss bonus. But they're going to go for 2 AKs and 3 pistols. We'll see how this works for them. I'm not sure if I like it too much, but again, it could work out. But the fact of the matter is they've lost the last 2 buy rounds, so what makes you think that they're going to suddenly win around with 3 CZs or 3 pistols, 2 of them being CZs, and only a couple of AKs? I'm not truly confident. But smoke setup nonetheless, and 2 players set up for the pop dog. As I say that, they move away. They go down towards B. Could be going for the fake smokes on A. It seems like even Pride are unaware of what they want to do right now. Finally, Reitz is going to set up a smoke. So, yeah, you'd like to think they'd go towards Pop Dog here, but with the bomb positioning, Lars could still commit towards B. He could just run down this ramp and get a free plant. The passive positioning means that, yeah, Aslak rotates with the smokes, and now we're going to see them push on down. Even 7 pulls away from the B site. It's a bit crazy. 4 rotations here from iGame without seeing a single player, and look at the map control Pride have actually got as a result. Luz gets the bomb down, Reitz pushes up, and now we finally see these T's start to rotate on into the B site, but Maniz, he's coming in from the back lines, he's going to try and be a bit of a nuisance here. Not at all. Basic shuts him down, but still, iGame yet to properly rotate. We're finally going to see 7 make his way inside of the site, but he gets taken down by the CZ of Luz. So Pride currently doing very well on the defense of the site. The retake not going too well for iGame. With Reitz in the back lines, he's going to be making matters worse. Distracts more by taking down Basic. And surely there's no way iGame will be able to pull this out the bag just yet. Saw pushing up, gets traded after only 1, and Tom is I'll finish off Saw, leaving Yuho to just run for the hills. A great round for Pride, but you can't say that iGame played that well at all. Their rotations were shocking. Taking way too long to get back into that B site, and even pre-rotating both players off of B with only smokes and not seeing a single man, let alone the bomb, allowed Pride to get that bomb down. I mean, if, I think it was 7, if 7 didn't rotate there, while Aslak did, he would be in a position connected to a shutdown Luz and Reitz, and then completely crush that B bomb site take. They could have rotated Aslak back, had the bomb control on ramp, had 2 players on B still. Yeah, big mistake from iGame. And they're going to pay the price as well. They only have 1 more buy until they're going to be forced to an eco. And unless they get this reset here, they're going to do their very best to. Aslak, look at this position, pushed up. Oh no, he zooms out. That's crucial. You hate to see it. Tagged up heavily as well, has to fall back. He won't get punished anymore as Tom isn't able to take him down. So just mollies a position, but that is a huge amount of damage, and that is a free pick that Aslak has wasted. Yuho, first time we're seeing presence in Pop Dog here from iGame. Usually just play towards Electric. But he's naded, and that's a good nade as well. 50 points of health down. They drop in, they need to have at least 2 men to be able to trade this save. Come towards Pop Dog very, very late in the round. It'd be very easy for iGame to set up a man towards his position. Bad flash. Won't force anything out of Yuho. They're just trying to keep him at bay. No one looking like they want to push the Pop Dog just yet. Mini's even just on the outside of it, not going for it at all. And actually they'll start to back off. So Yuho won't find anything. Pride send 2 players back towards A main. Still, they've got Tom up towards Ivy. And already kills coming in actually. It's going to be Aslak striking with the AWP despite being very low. Morales also picks up a kill in response for this T side, but there's 20 seconds left. They need to get the bomb down. Luz is only just making his way outside of A. But with the smokes down on B, and with such aggressive positioning from Morals, it's actually going to force these players towards the other side of the map. Tom takes down Aslak, finally finishes off the job, but the bomb will be going down on A, and there's no one to stop it. Yuho might be there just after, but he might just wait for his teammate as well as Basic starts to move into position. They need to get information before they go for this play, because right now they don't have a clue where any of these 2 Pride members are, where their afterplants have gone, where they're holding. So Basic will start to push in. He's blind. Still hits a shot. Great aim there. As Luz now left alone. Can't defend the bomb fully at least, but they don't have any Molotovs to cordon him off from this position. He can just wait till he hears a tap and then peek out and shoot at the legs. They expect it though. They jump on the bomb. No one holding the angle. He sees ahead of Yuho. He knows they're not sticking it. Now he must know. Peeks out again. There's the kill. Not a lot of time left for Basic. He hasn't even got a kit, and he's going to have to run for the hills as Luz picks up the round here for the team. He even closes out with a final kill before the bomb will finish him off, and Pride 7-3 here on the T side. Another strong round for the terrorists. That's a really good post plant as well. You get such a good angle to shoot them in the legs without them really being able to fully see him if they're sticking the bomb, because they're covered by the the little jut out on the part of the bomb train. I like it. Very dangerous though. If the players rotated in through connector, that position would have been far from ideal. Either way, iGame again. We've seen this round before. Full USPs. They had some success on it, but will they this time? Apparently not. Miniz, great double entry. Going to be rushing out onto the A site. Morals to follow. And Miniz even finds a hat trick there. Morals with the last 2. It's a full house here for Pride. But it doesn't really matter too much, because now the buy's out for iGame again. So they only forfeit 1 before they get back on the M4s. But again, this is still not an optimal scoreline for the finish. It's 3-9 on T-side train for Pride. It's a lot of rounds. We'll see if iGame can switch things up and start to find some success. We've seen some okay AWPing for Aslak, but nothing too special. Currently Basic at the top of the board for the team, but I mean, it's not really been seeing too much from anyone here on the iGame side. Again, they're still in the transition period, new roster and all, but we'll see how this goes. Oh, nice shot from Aslak. Takes down Luz on upper. That's the only player on B as well. The closest one is Miniz, but he's nowhere near. He's in the Pop Dog, so no trade from Pride. Now they've got to play a man down so early on into the round with barely any damage inflicted. Azak still retained 65 HP. And smoke down here. Pride can't get anything done over in A main. So instead they'll forfeit that position and push back towards Ivy. But Yuho's going to be hearing these footsteps as they start to move out of main. We've seen him take control here previously with the MP9. Maybe he'll do it again. Flash goes through. He checks the corner. It's all empty. So now main is his. But that's not really a safe position, or it doesn't make a huge difference to the round. It's not like having ramp or mirage, because even if Pride get the bomb down, he won't necessarily be a huge surprise. That's a fairly normal rotation spot from players pushing up on B, so we'll see if it has any effect, but I'm not sure if it will. Basic, he's got to go big. Smoke down, they run right past. He doesn't even shoot. He doesn't give away his position, but he also doesn't get anything done. Morels takes him down despite being sprayed in through the smoke, and now we have to see if Juho's position does go big. It does. It pays off. 1, 2 as well. Massive work. Usually that position is to be expected if you don't have control of it, but no, Pride have no clue. And this will leave Morels with just 10 seconds left, having to pull out the clutch. It's not going to happen. It's Zaslak in the middle of the site to close out the round. And iGame, they keep it strong. A 4th here on the CT side. At least not letting this one slip away too heavily from their fingers, because if Pride found that, and we're 10-3 up, it'd probably just end up being a 12-3 half. The money would have been so low for iGame, because obviously there would have been eco for 1, allowing Pride to get 11, and then there would have been, I guess, a full buy for the last round, but pretty much a guaranteed 11-4. We'll see though. iGame looking for the 6. As Pride set up outside of B, they're breaking the windows, giving the illusion that they're hitting this A site, but iGame aren't falling for it just yet. They pre-rotated Azlak towards B. Got 7 playing close as well. Look at this positioning from iGame. They pushed up, so they're going to get not only a lot of information from that nade not killing anyone, but also they should be aware somewhat that Pride want to put focus on B this round. Let's see how long it takes them to work out. So flashes will rain in. The Molotov should deny these players from getting anything done, but they run right through it. They don't give a damn. 7 has to go big on the site. 1 kill, 2. Doesn't turn it into 3 as Reach comes in from the back lines, but still it's Aslak sitting in the site. They have no idea he's here, and he'll be able to close out the last man. Maniz drops to the ground, and no bomb plant, despite it being typically pretty easy on B. Will leave Pride in an awkward money spot. For the last of the half as well, only pistols to play with. That's Pride. They are going to be going for A-smokes, it seems. Just switching up the pace, something they've not really put too much focus on. Most of these rounds on A, they've just kind of been charging without utility. Oh, damage. Nice work from Saw. Tags Reach down pretty heavily, but here are the smokes. Here's where they start to rain on in. Saw going to be fully blinded, but he still recovers it just in time. Not for the second one, though. Flash comes in again. Sprays away. Damage done. He finally converts it. Luz goes down. 7 will rotate in through the pop dog, so he's going to be in a position to catch these players out from behind as well. As he starts to strike, they're not going to check it, but he misses his shot. A crucial opportunity given away as Tom runs back to try and take him out. He won't work. 7 finds it, and iGame actually end up with 6 rounds and a half. So, considering the start we saw, it's not all bad. They pick up the last 3. But Pride still heavily favoured moving into that second half of Train. But into the second half we go. Armour across the board for Pride with 1 single kit and a smoke on Maniz. 1 set of utility on Saw. He's going to be setting them up early. Smoke goes over, flashes to follow. These players pushing down Ivy though, and only 1 out of main. That's 7. He just gets decapitated by Morals. Brutal work. Decoy to follow. 1 more flashbang going to be finally used, and it doesn't work at all. Morals still remains strong in the site. But an entry comes in from Azlak as they push their way up Ivy. We're going to have rotations flying in here for the CT side, and they're going very, very well as well. Tom with 2. Morels with another. Maniz. Oh, there we go. Finally hits a shot. Going to close it out. Almost that team ace, but it's It's going to be Pride to find it. 10 rounds to 6. Basic with the armor. Everyone else eco. Fair bit of investment into this round. Ooh. See, this buy's really awkward because usually I'd like the P250 buy with no armor, but Train is not a map where you can get kills with P250s easily, especially not without armor. You typically need range fights, so the Eagles are going to be more appropriate for these engagements, but yeah, not a great buy. We'll see what they can get done with it. 7 could get something close here. He does. Maniz goes down. That's 1 kill. And that will allow a bomb plant as well. They have full control now of the B site. Only Reit's still left. And with the smoke down, Tom can't get anything done in the rotation. Needs to be careful. Doesn't want to go down to pistols. They start to rush onto his position, but he gets 1. Gonna have support as well coming in through the CT spawn. Tom doubles down. Bomb planted here for iGame. Ooh. But it should just be a clean retake for Pride unless they make any massive mistakes. There's no utility really to stop this defuse. There is to hold back these T's. Aslak tagged. Molly as well holds him back. They're not on the bomb just yet, but I think iGame have realised this round is truly over. Tom's going to stick the bomb, and he gets away with it. Juho grabs another kill. Tom almost kills his teammate, but they will win the round at the end of the day. We're going to have Pride up to 11. Saw even holding on to this gun as well. He got lost bonus, which is the craziest thing. He's just going to stick with the MP9. Weird to see. But let's see how it goes. Reit's on a heaven, or at least up a beat. Gotta be mollied off, and Basic will fall back off of the B site as well. This shooting of the windows might actually force some more aggression. It might actually bait Reitz into pushing here. And here's where the smokes get set up for iGame. They're going to go for the full commitment outside of A. Really fast play. It's going to be Luz to find the first, but Aslak trades. Morels with the UMP drops down through the pop and does take 1 onto Basic, but he's smoked off, so he can't get any more done. Can push in, though, and he will do exactly that. Flash through. Trying to clear these angles. With Aslak so low, it's basically all on Saw already. The pressure is mounted on his shoulders to get some work done, but he doesn't check his back line. Okay, Luz. Hello? You at your keyboard, buddy, or are you using a controller? He goes down somehow, and Saw will finally be finished off, but that kill should never have come through. Pride 12 rounds to 6. Strong as they are. And iGame, again, with no real money into this round. Luz here, Ivy. He's going to be met with 3 players rushing up, but again, we've got players on Glocks here. This isn't a great buy from iGame by any means. 7 rushing around the corner. Molotov does a lot of damage. Aslak's still alive, but he'll finally get finished off. The Glock player for the team. Basics in the middle of the site, and Yuho finally coming out. Might grab a dig, but he gets shot in the face. Luz finds him. And oh no! You hate to see it. That's a basic mistake to make from Basic. And Pride, 13 rounds to 6. But AWP is out for iGame, something that Pride are lacking here on Maniz. Still sticking with the rifles, but it has been working. They have got the money to go for the AWP, that maybe they're just waiting on the right time. Keeping a lot of players alive, and obviously if you keep 5, there's no point reinvesting in an M4 to go for that AWP. If it's working, don't fix it. Set up outside of B, basic. Holding for the aggression, or at least a rotation from Pop. But there's no way he's going to push this with his bomb in his hand. Whoever's shooting from the site is not hitting a thing, but he's just so committed. It's Maniz, of course. iGame really taking their time with this one. Flash going to be set up, trying to take Pop to control. Spraying, a nice drop in from Yuho. That bait with the spray, and then the flashbang to kill Morels. See, they don't commit with it, but they find a pick, and that's the most important part, because now Pride is severely weakened, and with no AWP on B, it leaves just Reitz to get the entire job done, basically. Saw actually, in the meantime, finds a kill to Maniz, so iGame might reconsider with this B play. Nope, they won't. They'll just run out onto the site. Reitz has to go big. Great shot through the smoke, and the Molotov will delay them, but Seven just shoots him down in response. Rotation from Tom does have good work, and he actually finds two. Switching out to the CZ, falls back towards a spawn, but his teammate dies in the meantime on A. This may force a bomb to rotate, but Seven, 10 seconds. He's got to go for the plant. He has to commit towards the site, and he will. Saw rotates in through the connector. He's going to get spotted by Tom, but he won't hit the shot. And Saw cleans it up. iGame finds 7. They keep themselves in this one. First round on the T side. But still Pride can buy, and they can get that AWP that, or two of them, that they are so well known for on Maniz. So AWP v AWP now, or AWP v double AWP. Aggression from Maniz, down Ivy, dangerous. Saw does do damage, but he's not being able to close it out. As iGame set up outside of B once more. There's two AWPs, but both of them are on A, and this is a decision that I don't really agree with. You want to have one AWP on B at least, right? Because if they attack B, you're going to have a double AWP rotating in, trying to retake the site, and that is easier said than done. You typically want at least one player. Reach's position just allows them to get information and drop off. Not in a very dangerous spot, fully blinded. They jump out. Good timing from them. He won't spot them now, but you'll finally see them. Too little, too late. Azlak takes him down with the AWP, and now the bomb can go down the site. As I said, two AWPs on the retake. Pride are going to struggle. I'm not sure how they can get back into this one, but Tom's going to try. He's been stepping up for the team, and he finds one kill. Well, that'll be it for now. Pride slow it down suddenly. They realise that this is going to be very difficult with the AWPs to get back in. But they're also waiting on Maniz to try and get a pick from the rafters as he moves up to the heaven. 7 is very close, spotted, but Luz hits a shot. That's amazing. iGame suddenly losing players left and right, but Basic's still alive. Only 1 for 1. And now Saw has to pull out the 1v3. They can just jump right on the bomb. He hasn't got a Molotov to stop them. Spraying away into the smoke. He does get one, but they have time for the bomb, I think. Just enough. And Tom will get it. It's going to be Pride's round. The double AWP retake works out. Tom finds 4 kills to the M4 though, so the pressure wasn't really on the AWP. A great round for Pride there on the retake, but iGame... they are in a very, very difficult spot now. 2 AKs, 2 UMPs, a single pistol. Pride with a buttload of money. Reitz is the only man not to buy nades, but he hasn't got the cash for that. We'll see what iGame can throw into this round and see if they can turn it around at least. Basic first man to make presence in B. Flash goes through, but no one's there. We haven't got close positioning. At least we have a rotation this time, and he's actually there with the AWP, so no more double AWP retakes. Woo! As long as he commits to this side of the map, that is. Maybe he'll have to retake A, but there's only one. So iGame look to make their way on the A site. There's one player down in Pop Dog. It's Morels. They're doing the bait again. He can't fall for this twice, can he? Really? Oh, hate to see it. Goes down to Basic. And now the shift in iGame. They move everyone back towards A. They don't want a single fake or lurk player down on B. But Pride do a similar story. They move Maniz back, so while a B play would now result in a double up retake, it doesn't look like we're going to be seeing a B play. Time ticking away. iGame focusing on this A site, moving 2 players up towards Ivy. Still got this pop dog control from Basic. And Main taken by the bomb as well. Let's connect to smoke. But it won't have too much effect because Moniz is on top of it. It will just land next to him, you can see. He'll get away with that one. Oh, that's some terrible observing, but whatever. Moniz fires off a shot, doesn't hit it, but we'll find the second. There's the bomb dropped in the open, 20 seconds left. They need to realise that. 7 spotted as well, but Luz will find another one. As 7 gets close, he won't get anything done. 2 left here for the T side, and iGame, they need to go big. 10 seconds, they haven't got this bomb down just yet. Moniz is in the smoke, and insult to injury, he pops off onto the last, takes down Basic, and finds a 15th round for Pride. 15-7. With no bomb plant from iGame, plus the loss bonus only just getting reset 2 rounds ago. They're going to have no cash to play with. CZ's UMP on Basic. He really does love that gun. A Deagle on Aslak. This game is nearing the end unless iGame can pull a insane, phenomenal reverse comeback. Or reverse sweep. And win every single round. iGame set up outside of the pop dog with only 1 player in main. An A split would be a risky one to play even with all this pop dog control. Getting the bait into pop, but this time Morales isn't there to die to it. He's fallen back a little bit. They take control. I'd be surprised if they went for A just with this setup, because 4 players coming through pop dog is just a massive meat grinder. And Morales going to get flashed back into this position. They should know that due to the flashbang and the footsteps, but no one's holding it. We're going to see Saw join up with the rest of the crew, and they are going to be walking down into B, but there's 2 players here. Moniz ready and waiting, and Reitz holding upper. And while Reitz has kind of a passive angle on upper, allowing them to take a bit of control, it doesn't matter too much because Moniz is not exposed to that position. He's playing back on the spools, and he can also drop back off here after 1 kill as well. But I don't think he will. Goes in for 1, tags, but doesn't find the frag. It's going to be Reitz who has to step up, and he does. Climbs to the top, finds 1. Tries to stop the bomb from going down as well, because that could end the entire map here. He does. That's the bomb dropped, and only 30 seconds left. Already iGame have found themselves in aggressive positions, but it doesn't matter, because the bomb is still not down. Saw has to go huge, but it doesn't look realistic. He checks the back, gets sprayed, but he finds 1. And Morals will close it out. It's Pride to find 16 rounds. A very, very confident first map for them. And they will take that series 1-0. It's done and dusted, as you can see on your screens now. So that's going to be our first game concluded. We will be back with Namiga versus Spirit Academy. And that'll be in just a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen. So be sure to stick around, and we'll see you very soon.